Hello, guys, and what a Champions League night we have just had. We've just witnessed Real Madrid knocking Man City out of the tournament. If you haven't watched it, there's a video that is already on the Connect. Go check that one out, or maybe it comes after this. I will never know with the network issues, people. But what a performance! So if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Sam, and we talk football and we analyze everything. And today we are solely focusing on the Champions League, and we are looking at Bayern Munich 1, Arsenal 0, which was played at the Outclassed. So 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, can tell somebody really come out and tell me the honest truth? When was the last time where Arsenal played Bayern Munich in the Champions League? Arsenal lost by 10 goals to 2 on aggregate against Bayern Munich. They come in now this time, and Arsenal have grown, have matured. They are now a proper team. They challenge for big things, and they are doing so well. They played this Bayern Munich side at their own home ground with only their fans. It was purely Arsenal fans, the whole entire stadium. And Bayern Munich leaves with only 2-2. Then they come to the Outclassed, where we are expecting Arsenal to rise and actually try to create something. And somehow Arsenal were outfought, they were outplayed, they just could not offer anything meaningful. In fact, if you think I'm lying, rather than to go watch the game, go look for any Arsenal fan base account that is there on YouTube. Go watch them doing their watch along. The faces, the special expression you're going to see from those people, or whatever they're going to be saying, it will tell you the truth on how frustrating this game was for an Arsenal fan to actually be there, because they just could not do anything. They just could not do anything. And to be honest, as much as this has been the team that has been running the show, running for everything, going as far as they could, doing so much that they were doing, to end up coming at the end of the game and you're holding nothing, that has to carry some weight. I'm telling you, that has to carry some weight. And that's exactly what has happened. This Arsenal squad could not perform. They tried to attack. Kai Havertz could not really create anything. Somehow it's so easy for the Bayern Munich team to bully him out of the ball. The players who were playing, they did so well. They stopped this Kai Havertz anything from doing anything. So many chances were created, but in terms of meaningful chances, really, when you go look at the game, it was more created by Bayern Munich rather than Arsenal. And the people who don't want to talk about it, but I do believe that could be one of the reasons that costed Arsenal from getting something from this game. I feel like they should have done something. They should have done better, and because they didn't do that, because they did not finish their chances, it is the reason why they did not go to the next level. But also in terms of domination of the game, I think for a fact, Bayern Munich had them on the ropes. They knew how to hurt them, and they knew how to expose them at the back, by the way. So many times, one-on-one situation, moments where the goalkeeper had to become the savior. By the way, which Ramsdale in some points, he did really become the savior for us now. But they just could not break this Bayern Munich down. They just could not allow that to go out of the team. And you can now start to see, somebody talked about this last week during the weekend after Aston Villa beat Arsenal. And he said that, to be honest, as much as we are putting so much pressure, you can now see from the players of Arsenal that there is just tiredness in their feet. It looks like they've run their race and they're done, they're tired, and they cannot continue. But the problem is that they are tired, and they're tired at the wrong point. They have not finished their journey yet. They were still in the Champions League. They still had something to play for. Right now, they lost in the Premier League. This was supposed to be the thing that gives them the hope, the belief to continue. But nope. They had to turn it upside down to become something else. So they're going to be leaving out in the quarterfinal, and now they have to watch it at home and hope that Man City drop points if they're going to have any hope of winning the Premier League. But so do Liverpool. But now Man City knows that the only thing that they're playing for right now, it's only the FA Cup and the Premier League. They just become impossible to play against. You cannot break them down. They will not allow you to have the chances. They will make sure that it becomes a game. Man City, Arsenal should have done better, to be honest, They should have done better. And again, there's something that I talked about in the Real Madrid game. Bundesliga number 2 team in Bayern Munich have just gone and played Premier League's number 2 Arsenal, and they beat them in the Champions League. And that, for me, as much as we really runs riot and we talk about how good the Premier League is, they should be an element of respect over some teams that are there in the Champions League from other countries, who are actually carrying the sticks, who are actually performing so well, who are actually going so far. And at this moment, we are seeing that Bayern Munich are just ahead of Arsenal than what we really wanted to admit. Arsenal are not really finishing their dinners. Arsenal, they're not really performing so well. But Bayern Munich, though, Bayern Munich are doing so well. Bayern Munich, they did not really perform well this season, but look at where they are. Because somebody just said this on X when I was about to come here, and he said that Arsenal's best team in decades have just gone to play Bayern Munich's worst team in decades, and somehow they lost against Bayern Munich's worst team in decades. And that has to resonate with you. That has to really make you ask questions, start to question a lot of things. Are they really Arsenal there where we think that they are at the moment? Or maybe we exaggerate them because we love them, or because they have a fan base which is so loud that sometimes the only way you get away from arguments is just trying by agreeing with them. There is a lot of things to talk about the game today, talking about how the star boy, the guy who's supposed to be competing with the likes of Phil Foden, the likes of Cole Palmer, for example, did not turn up in the game. Saka did not even have a shot, did not even have at least a chance that he created that could have done something better. So, and this is the funny part. I'm talking about a defense of Bayern Munich with the Dyer as one of the players. Dyer is one of the players who is shutting Arsenal down, who is keeping quiet Arsenal. And I'm supposed to be coming here and trying to make sense of that. How does that even make sense? And Dyer now is in the semi-finals. He has actually done what Arsenal have failed to do in a long period of time, which going into this position. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Where do you see this going, and what are you predicting over the teams that are going to be meeting in the semi-final, Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich? What happens? Who do you see going next? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And who was your man of the match? What did you enjoy to watch? Let me know in the comment section, because Thomas Muller said this, and now it's just showing. On Sunday, people talked about taking out Martin Odegaard was the reason why Arsenal lost against Aston Villa. Today, Martin Odegaard was there, but they still lost. So there's something that is now happening with this Arsenal team, or maybe it's the legs that are catching up with them. They've been playing one team for such a long time, and I can now start to see that there is some problems that are forming, that are happening, and it's going to be exciting to see where we go from here. But do me a favor, if you are still with me, click that like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you thought of the game. And tomorrow is Europa League, as I will be hoping that my team can come back from the humiliation we suffered at our own home ground against Atalanta. It's going to be exciting, but do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the Connect, and see me on the other side. We're out. Peace. Subscribe.